Welcome back to an episode of Recovery Dan. Guys, I know it's been a while, but I've been really doing a lot. Even though I haven't been doing videos, I'm still committed to one of the classes that we do on Sunday. They're picking up people from different facilities, trying to reach out to them and teaching the classes and going to classes and just being a big part of that ministry, and which is really time consuming. But at the same time, I'm seeing lives being transformed and changed every week. But I know it's been a while. I'm glad to be able to come back and do another video. I hope you still continue to, subscribe to the channel, likes, your likes, and I definitely try to get back to you when you leave comments. I do my best to try to give some feedback if when questions are asked. But it's good to be back and doing another video. I hope every one of you been doing good, and I know that for some of you, I know the struggle. I've been there, but I just want to bring you some words of encouragement today. There's so much going on with addiction today. We have a crisis that's, that drugs are different than they were even when I came along. There's stuff out there now that just it's deteriorating the body. Some of this stuff will just kill you instantly. And, if you caught up in addiction, that, it's not like that sometimes that certain things that you may get yourself involved in can take your life without, just out of nowhere. I've seen a lot of people in my classes too that, a lot of times people have that shame and guilt and remorse. The hardest thing that I see with a lot of people is they're not able to forgive themselves, and they beat themselves up. And then a lot of times that, people want to talk about us and criticize us, and it always reminded me there's something that happened that I had read in the Bible, that when the lady had committed these sins and everybody around picked up a rock to stone her. But, but when Jesus was there, they wanted to see what his reaction would be. And so when they asked him about it, what should they do? He kneeled down and began to write on the ground. And he said, who among you are without sin? And so they all that wanted to cast this rock, they had to stop and take a look at their life. They were so ready to stone her when they had sin in their life. So when the lady looked up, they all were gone, because they all had fell short. And we all fall short. So when somebody began to criticize you and call you an alcoholic and call you a drug addict, you know what? The thing about it, they're not looking at their own lives. Whether they do drugs or not, it's still something in their path that, that they're not going to tell you about it. But nobody has the right to put another person down because they have an addiction. I stress a lot of times to people in the class that, you don't have to hold your head down, but you have to be willing to get up and try to fight and start over again. Because, I know what it's like to be labeled. And if you're not careful, sooner or later, you'll start believing it yourself that you're not worthy, that you're a lost cause. But like I say, no matter how far down the scale you have gone, you can come back. I had lost it all. I lost my wife, my family, I lost everything. But, through it all, I knew deep down that I wasn't a bad person. I made some bad choices. And that's what we do. We make bad choices. We're not bad people. We just make bad choices. And sometimes it'll take everything from us, our choices that we make. But like I said, you got to get back up. You got to get back up, and you got to dig in, dig down. And, you know, I always said, I don't think nobody in this world could have been worse off than me. My desperation caused me to just pray out and just, you know, and just pray, Lord, if you'll just take it from me. And not only that he took it from me, I knew I had to do more than just that, ask for that. I knew I had to stay close to him. I knew I needed him every day of my life. I knew that if I wanted my life to change, it was going to be him that changed it. It wasn't going to be me, because I couldn't do this on my own. Our pastor had talked about, he used the word against. You know, when everything had come against me for the bad, how the Lord turned it around and made that what come against me turn out to be a blessing to me, because now I'm able to reach out to others and help others. And I never dreamed that would happen, that I'll be reaching out to other alcoholics and other addicts, and you know, and being able to pray with them. I was in church this morning and just praying with the guy, and man, tears just coming down his face, and I'm just encouraging him and letting him know, man, you can do this. You can do this. You know, and it's just been overwhelming that the people that's in our class that just pouring their heart out before the Lord, because, you know, if you try drugs all your life and if it's not working, then why not change? Then why not, you know, seek another avenue in life? Because all I ever wanted was peace in my life. I just needed some peace. And, you know, and God gave me that peace. Once I let the alcohol go, the drugs go, and I just sought after him, you know, he just gave me a peace within that I can't even explain it to you. And I see it with the people in my class. You know, we are some happy people in that class, because we realize that, you know what, we have something we've been searching for all of our life. All of our life, we've been searching for just some peace and happiness, and we found it. You know, if you don't, I mean, I'm just being honest with you, what worked for me, and I see it working for others, you know, just to stop getting high and just to stop drinking. There's more to it than just that. Because if I would have just done that, I don't think I'd be truly happy, because I wouldn't have that inner peace. But a lot of times, you know, people don't choose to go that route in life. But, you know, I gave everything that I had to serve the devil out there, but drugs and alcohol. I gave 100% out there. And so I figured this, you know what? Why not give God 100%? Why not give him 100%? And see, you know, and that's what I did. Every day I woke up in the morning time, I wanted to pray. I wanted to read his word. I wanted it to be established in my heart. I wanted to walk different. I wanted to talk different. I just wanted to be, I just wanted a new Danny. And over time, that's exactly what happened. But like I said, don't beat yourself up if you're struggling out there with addiction. But I can tell you, it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you one bit to pray. You may not know how to pray, but you can just say, Lord, I need you. I just need you, because I can't do this on my own. You know, like I said, if you're near any type of facility that they have AA meetings, NA meetings there, they always have a meeting. And I went to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meetings, in which I love meetings. I love the people, but it's nothing like the Lord. That's been the backbone. He's been my backbone for this in recovery. If you never reached out to him, I would reach out. I was just, like I said, if you don't know how to pray, all you have to do is just say, Lord, I need you. I need you. You know, what you got to lose? What did I have to lose? I've already lost everything. What did I have to lose to try? And you know what? It's the best decision I ever made when I sought after him and allowed him to come into my life and just filled me with joy and peace and took that desire away from me. It's over 17 years, over 17 and a half years. Never had the desire to go back. And I know for a fact I couldn't do that. I couldn't have never done that on my own. You know, today I just enjoy seeing people's lives change. Just seeing people, you know, and, you know, just being reborn again, living again, not being miserable, not having to wake up and just want drugs and alcohol every single day. Just having that peace in their life, being blessed of God. And like I said, I lost my kids, my wife, and I never ever dreamed that I would ever have them back in my life. But you know what? When I decided that, Lord, I'll do it your way. Your will be done, not my will. Your will be done. He restored all that back to me. And you know, and that's the beauty of it. Give the Lord a try. You done tried everything else. You're going for years and years and you keep falling back, you keep relapsing, you keep doing this, and you know what? Why not give him a chance? It's the most beautiful life you can live. I tell you, I don't regret not 1 second that when I made that decision. Gosh, man, it's just like, it's blessings after blessings after blessings. And, you know, just the fact that I can wake up and not depending on something to get me high. That's just, man, that's an awesome feeling. Just wake up and just walk out the door and just have a normal day. Just a normal day. So, you know, I just want to encourage you to hold your head up. No matter what people call you or label you, you're still somebody. You're still somebody. You're still somebody. You know, you have to, just don't give up. Just don't give up. I mean, like I said, I know what it feels like to be at the bottom. I mean, totally, I felt abandoned and lonely. I just felt like nobody in the world cared about me. I just figured that I would just drink myself and drug myself till I died. That was the way I felt. I felt that it didn't matter to me, to nobody if I died. So I accepted that. But through all of that, you know, when all of that was against me, God was setting me up for something beautiful. So when you can come out of that, everything that's against you, then God is waiting. He's got a blessing for you on the other side if you'll choose to come to him. If you'll choose to say, Lord, not my will, but thy will be done. Because my will kept me in addiction for years, doing it my way. And I've realized that if I keep doing this my way, I won't never make it. I won't never do anything but drink and drug myself to death. But you know, when it came to the point where I just depended on, said, Lord, I got to give you a try. I tried everything else and nothing worked. Now I'm giving it to you. I am giving it to you. And every day I just sought after him and I prayed and I just, you know, and every day I felt myself getting stronger through him. You know, it's just, for those of you that may not think that spirituality may not be the answer for you, but if nothing else has worked for you, then what do you got to lose? What do you have to lose? Because it's this I know for a fact. If you truly, truly want to stop doing something, then you got to do something different. If you want something you never had before, then you're gonna have to do something you never did before. And there's nothing wrong with reaching out to a God that loves you. that would give you that'll give you that second chance of life. You know, I pray that this video would be something that you could stop and take a look at in your life. For those of you that, like I said, if you're still struggling with addiction, then I pray that you would just find somewhere and just have a prayer. It doesn't take much to have it. You can just talk to the Lord just like I'm talking right now. There's nothing special you have to do. All you have to do is just talk to Him. That's all. And you know what? He'll hear you. When you're sincere, He'll hear you. And ask Him and just tell Him, you know what? I cannot do it. I want to change. I need a change in my life. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Again, you know, I just want to encourage you to hold your head up. Just hold your head up. Even though you may be going through the struggle, you know, if you feel like you're not ready for, you know, a spiritual move to come in your life next, then we'll find you an AA meeting or NA meeting. And just, you know, but I'm telling you what worked for me. And I know I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, that I serve a God that heard my prayer and changed my life and blessed my life and things that I thought I would never have, again, He gave me. But, and it's not so much, like I said, the material things. It's the peace, the inner peace that I have, that peace that I surpass all understanding. You know, if God can forgive us, that's all that matters. Because when He forgives, it's a done deal. It's gone. So who is man to sit here and try to ridicule us about our lives and criticize us about the things we do when the Lord already forgave us? So you know what? You hold your head up and you remember that you are somebody. I hope you continue to subscribe and like and comment, and I'll have something good for you the next time that I hope will, you know, be uplifting to you. Just praying for you to make a change in your life. Like I said, I was out there for over 20 years and nothing changed. But the minute I called on the Lord, the very minute I called on Him, it started changing right away. The best part of it to me is because of who He is. Because of who He is. A loving God, a forgiving God, a God that'll meet my needs, a God that loves me and I love Him, and I just want to do my best each day to please Him. And see, when I live my life to do that, then drugs and alcohol don't even come into play with me, because I realize the goodness of God. He's a good God. Get a hold of Him, give your problem to Him, and I promise you, He'll see you through it. He will see you through it if you're sincere. If you're sincere about, you know what, I want this out of my life and I want a new life. I tell you what, I serve a God that can do that for you. If He done it for me, He can do it for you. And again, you know, I love you guys. I'm praying for each and every one of you. I call your names when I pray. All of those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I ask the Lord to look over you, protect you, to put a hedge around you, that His blessings fall upon you, to help you overcome addiction. I don't leave that out of my prayers. But I tell you this, I'll be seeing you again soon. And remember this, like I always say, you are somebody. God bless you until we meet again.